Every Monday, I sit down and recap the previous week for myself to understand areas that I could focus on and improve on. That's the thing in life. You can't buy experience, so you have to learn from it. That's why every year I get a little bit better, because inevitably you've seen the same bet, the same line, the same weights over and over again. You start to fall for less and less traps. But with that said, you still do fall for some traps. Now, I could just post 150K winner on Titans, 100K on the Bombers bet. I could just post those winners. I would sell a lot more packages because guys would just see the wins, get excited, want to buy, and think that I win 100% of bets. Now, 2 rounds ago, you're right, I went 15 wins, 3 losses, so I won over 90% of my bets. That's easy. The guys are excited by that. No worries at all. But if the guys aren't managing their money or units, when I do have a volatile week, then those kind of guys get in trouble. So if people believe that I win 100% of the time, and those are the people that are buying my packages, they bet above their means, they don't manage their money, and they are huge pains in the ass when I have a volatile week. So that's why I prefer to be transparent and open to ensure that the guys that are joining me and buying my packages are the absolute best and smartest bettors, so they can ride the waves with me and we can all come out with a positive outcome. So looking at last Monday, we started the week incredibly well. We had UConn, obviously they got the college championship. We backed them pre-tournament at about $6. We got them halftime, full-time double. It was a beautiful, beautiful day. But usually after a big event like that, you do see a dip because obviously the books have made the money they need, so then they really don't pay much attention for the next 2 days. So you saw me come out the next day. I only did one bet. We had Warriors over Lakers. We got a win there, but I did say I was a little bit skeptical about US sport during the week because the books had made so much money from the March Madness. They really didn't care too much about those games, so they can be a little bit more 50-50. So I said I went light Wednesday, went light Thursday, saw a bit of volatility there, then went into Thursday football. Now, for our regular pack, we cashed plus 6.5 on the Sydney Roosters. That was the max single bet, but the multi missed because of Melbourne. My big bet was Melbourne for the larger bet, and they obviously didn't cover. I thought one team would win by more than 15 points. We did see Brisbane do that. I assumed it would be Melbourne and was wrong in that. So I moved forward to Friday. When I looked at Friday, my focus once again was Aussie sport, looking to rectify Melbourne. So we took Essendon, covered beautifully, won outright as a $3.30 underdog, got the big win there. For the regular pack, guys, we had Dolphins team total from memory. We didn't get the win there. It was an off day for regular plays. But at that point, we're only betting 30 units or so. 30 units, most guys bet about $5 per unit. You're talking $150, $200 comparatively to, say, a Bombers play, which would be more in the $1,000, $1,200 range. So that puts into perspective the scale of the bets. That's why I didn't go aggressive. Saturday, when I know, I know. Some days the numbers just match up and it's just a great opportunity, which is why I said I was so confident with the multi on Saturday. The numbers just looked right. Obviously, we got the sweep. We cashed the $9 multi. Everybody ate. It was great. In terms of the big bet, we did have the GWS total over. The guys that got it earlier got a better total. So I got it 158.5. It finished 159. So I cashed my bet. Some guys got it 155.5. But then a lot of guys got it 160.5, so they would have lost. So I counted it as a loss on that big bet, because if everybody doesn't win, then I don't count it as a win. So then I gave a supplementary play. Later in the rugby, we had Rabbitohs versus, Rabbitohs versus the Sharks. We took over the total there. That one cashed easy to make up for the guys that missed GWS earlier. And then, as I said, we got the sweep at the $9 multi on Saturday as well. Moving forward to Sunday, I still wanted a very, very big win. Looking for the regular pack, we cashed the over in the West Coast Richmond game. That was a very easy winner for the guys. We didn't pick up the smaller multi, but at least we got the max bet there. And then obviously the play of the round, the play of the weekend, the big one, we got the Titans plus 8.5 at $1.90. We cashed that one beautifully. So in the end, I was plus money, but it was a lot more volatile than what I'm used to. As I said, the weekend before, we were 15-3 with all bets included. So for this weekend, we weren't as big of a win rate, but if you average them out over the 2 weeks, obviously you're ahead. But even this weekend, if you manage units, you should be ahead. And obviously if you had the biggest bets, you're definitely ahead. But over the course of a season, you'll see these dips and flows, but as long as I'm not having weekends where I'm having big losses, I'm all good. I move forward to the next week. So that gives you a lot of transparency about what we do, why I go heavy, why I go light, and gives you an idea moving forward. Enjoy. Let's fuck these pigs.